Life in SP has been really fun and fulfilling as I get to meet many inspiring people along the way. Right now, I'm the current president of SP Students Union.
Ladies and gentlemen, and here is the 50th SPSU President, Miss Christine Thay, to do for a speech. Let's give her a big hand. Christine!
Hi, good evening everyone. On behalf of my organizing committee, I'd like to welcome you all to SPSU Golden Jubilee Dinner to celebrate our 50th anniversary.
In January, we organized SPSU Golden Jubilee Dinner to celebrate our 50th anniversary. We invited many council members from the past 49 years as well as the presidents. It was really a proud moment for all of us, especially for me, as we get to know our SPSU history and its rich traditions. It was an experience that I will never forget.
In our clear winner, SIFE Singapore 2009 is once again Singapore Polytechnic.
I was the president for SP Student Entrepreneur Club, and I was given an opportunity to take part in Students in Free Enterprise or SIFE national competition. We competed with local universities and polytechnics, and we emerged as national champions. My friends and I were given an opportunity to represent SP and Singapore in SIFE World Cup held in Germany. It was an enriching and fulfilling experience as I get to interact with students from all over the world, and we competed with 40 other countries. And we are glad that we managed to place Singapore in one of the top 15 countries with the best social innovation projects. I'm thankful for SP for giving me such a wonderful exposure. Thank you.
Since year one, I have participated in a community service project called the Health Mapping Exercise, which is organized in collaboration with Singapore Heart Foundation. In this project, we conduct free door-to-door health screening for the elderly residents living in 1- and 2-room units. In year 2 and year 3, I took on the leadership role as organizing chairperson of this health mapping exercise. It was a unique and rewarding experience for me because not only was I able to interact with the residents, I was also able to inspire my juniors to take on the same leadership roles as I do. And on top of all this, the house visits taught me that the common language of people everywhere is often kindness and compassion. Overall, it was an awesome experience.
During my second year in Singapore Polytechnic, I was selected and trained to take part in the Philippine Overseas Community Project. The main objective of this project is to do the house wiring project for the villagers who can't afford to install lighting in their houses. Besides that, we also went to the secondary school to teach the students how to use computer software such as Microsoft Word, PowerPoint and Excel. I'm glad I took part in this community service project because I make new friends and learn new culture. In the future, I will do more community service work because I find it more rewarding to give than to take.
Well, during my 3-year stay in SP, I had many memorable experiences. One of such is the Overseas Industrial Training Program. For the program, I went to Makassar, Indonesia during my second year semester holidays. The program consists of a footpath construction meant for the local villagers there, and also we had a student action program where we interacted with the local students in the Polytechnic. We had the opportunity to explore Makassar, where we visited the mountainous area and also experiencing a 2-night stay in the village. During the footpath construction, I managed to implement the things I learned in SP, such as the different techniques of construction. Through this program, I've learned to be grateful of things I have in life, and also I would like to thank SP for giving me this opportunity.
For my internship, I had the pleasure of working with local composer Joe Ng as music arranger for Kevin Tong's new movie Kidnapper.
一个没有了孩子的父母，他不配有名字，因为他没有负起责任保护他自己儿子。我就是这个人。
During my course of study at SP, I learned film scoring techniques that I was able to apply while working on the movie. Although I had to work long hours and produce a large amount of music in just a short span of time, I had a lot of fun. Music production is definitely what I want to do as a career, and that's why I joined SP's Music and Audio Technology program.
This is the Symphonic Band Room, a place that brings back many happy memories for me and a place where we come together to make music together. I joined the band in year 1 and I played the trombone. Then in year 2 I was appointed the concert coordinator and I organized 2 concerts, I Believe in Music and Musical Delights. Organizing the 2 concerts was like an extension of my course because in DMC we study about events management. The process was a learning opportunity for me because it taught me to better appreciate how a concert is put together and the different elements that contribute to making an event successful.
I'm in the SP Dragon Boat team since I was in year 1, and one of our proudest moments was winning the Plate Championship during the Sabah International Sprints race in 2009. It was a tough race because we had rowers from other countries like the Philippines, Japan and Malaysia. But we put on a good fight and emerged as the top Polytechnic for Dragon Boat during the race. In addition, we also secured second place for both the Opens category and the Tertiary category for men's in 2008, and that was actually our highlight for the whole 2008. Despite having a small incident where a bumboat actually collided with our Dragon Boat and injuring some of our rowers, we pushed on and we secured second place.
Welcome to Singapore Polytechnic tennis courts, and this is my second home in SP. I've been very passionate about tennis since primary school, and when I came to SP, in year 1 I represented SP to play in the Poly ITE tennis tournament, and we won gold in that year. Subsequently, in my 3rd year, I was selected as the captain of the tennis school team, and I led my team to win a silver medal. And I'm very thankful that SP has given me this chance to lead my team and to represent the school to bring a medal back.
Find your passion and be aggressive in pursuing your dreams. Remember, no dream is too big to be accomplished.
Over the past 3 years in SP, I've made many friends and they've helped me along the way, and I'll never ever forget them. So one word of advice is to cherish the friendship you've made and stay connected with them.
Although we are graduated from SP, it will always remain a place in our hearts. I hope that we can also contribute back to SP in whatever ways we can as alumnus.
Education is not just about getting good grades, it's also about molding one's character. And I believe SP has given us a holistic education that enables each and every one of us to be well-rounded individuals to take on the real world.
Go where there is no path, where no one has ever ventured to, and leave a trail behind. That is when you become a legend.
Each year, Singapore Polytechnic is proud to honor our top graduates, outstanding individuals who have achieved academic success. This year, we pay tribute to the following 7 graduates who have made their mark with us. Dubbed as the engineering poster boy, Yi Zhengkang has definitely earned this honor. Since the tender age of 11, when he participated in the National Junior Robotics Competition, he was destined for a future in engineering. Today, the former Chongqing High School student is an example for all to follow. Winning the Model Student Award in 2010, he is also the top student in the Diploma in Aerospace Electronics course and recipient of the Lee Kuan Yew Award. Chen Kang says his success of obtaining a perfect GPA score of 4.0 is due to an undying passion for engineering and cohesive teamwork with classmates. The highlight of his studies was a 7-week attachment with an aviation company in China, which proved to be a real eye-opener. Chen Kang has also nurtured a love of community work and contributed to such efforts in Chiang Mai, Thailand. Chen Kang has already been offered a place to study engineering in NTU and NUS. Justin Ross Clark is proof that a mother's love is an empowering and life-changing force. Since young, he had the privilege of being educated in schools in New Zealand and the United Kingdom. But Justin did not push himself to excel until a turning point. Appreciating the challenges his mother faced as a single parent and her sacrifices, Justin made up his mind to work hard. He not only topped the Diploma in Infocom Security Management course with a perfect GPA score of 4.0, Justin also clinched the Lee Kuan Yew Award this year. Having a desire to try new things and his limited knowledge of local food, Justin and his friends set up the Food Connoisseur Club in Singapore Polytechnic, now a popular club with more than 200 members. Today, Justin has accepted the offer to read Arts and Social Science at the NUS and hopes to join the Armed Forces or Police Force one day to give back to society. Armed with an O-level aggregate score of 5 points, Desmond Tiam Wei knew his options were limitless. But the former Commonwealth Secondary School student wanted only one thing: to pursue his dream of studying biomedical science in Singapore Polytechnic. In his 3 years at SP, Desmond developed a heart for community service. His commitment and dedication towards the Singapore Heart Foundation's health mapping exercise saw him appointed as the organizing chairman and executive committee mentor, nurturing successes for the program. Even after receiving the Model Student Award in 2009, Desmond continued to balance his studies with his passion to give back to society. Today, with a near-perfect GPA score of 3.987, he receives the Lee Kuan Yew Award. But Desmond's learning journey was not without challenges. He had to cope with the loss of his beloved grandmother. Despite his impending exams, he kept her company during her last days. Desmond has been offered a place in the Yong Lu Lin School of Medicine, NUS. Ong Clinton has come a long way from his days of manning the ice cream shop in Anglican High School. Today, the recipient of the To Chin Chai Gold Medal is setting his sights on a career in law and the food and beverage industry. So how did it all begin? Encouraged by both his siblings who were SP students, Clinton opted to study business administration at SP to further his dream of setting up shop one day. Grounding himself with a strong course foundation, Clinton headed the School of Business Club, led a student group to Cambodia for community service, and secured an overseas internship attachment in the United Arab Emirates in the Middle East. All of these experiences at SP have made Clinton a mature, confident, and broad-minded individual. With a GPA score of 3.964, Clinton has been offered a place in NTU's double degree Accountancy and Business course. Former Victoria School student Suresh Kumar Sarat first ventured into the world of online commerce at the tender age of 12. Earning US $200 at such a young age ignited his interest in online marketing. He chose to study Business Information Technology at Singapore Polytechnic to master the art of managing academic and life pursuits. As a pioneer student in SP who traveled to the United Arab Emirates for his internship, Suresh was outstanding in his role as an IT webmaster. Building on this stint, Suresh co-founded Creed Media Private Limited, a flash game advertising company, and won a $50,000 grant from Spring Singapore. Today, Creed Media counts big names such as Microsoft, FNN, Singtel, Kaplan, Andersons, and others as its clients. With a GPA score of 3.993, the winner of the Lo Guan On Gold Medal is now looking to join a local university, and we can definitely expect greater things to come from this young man. Hailing from a small town in Malaysia, it was Priscilla Tan's secondary school teacher from SMK Infant Jesus Convent of Johor Bahru, who planted the thought of her becoming an architect one day. With encouragement from her aunt, uncle, and brother, who all graduated from Singapore Polytechnic, Priscilla came to Singapore to take up the diploma in architecture. In SP, Priscilla took on leadership roles in the string ensemble and Campus Crusade for Christ. She coped well with school, despite being away from family and friends back home. She valued the independence that the course offered, giving her the chance to train as a professional. Her fondest memory was attending the 10-day Architecture Association UK Singapore workshop, where she met fellow architecture enthusiasts from all over the world. With a GPA score of 3.946, Priscilla is the recipient of the Chua Chor Teck Gold Medal. She looks forward to pursuing a degree in architecture, with a specific interest in rebuilding houses in disaster zones. A man who literally drew his successful future is an apt description of this year's Tay Eng Soon Gold Medal winner. Armed with the ambition of being an architect or interior designer, Nick Ng Kuo Feng studied building drafting at the ITE before taking the diploma in landscape architecture course in SP. Nick chose to sign on with the police force for a year before Polytechnic to save more money and alleviate the family burden. Despite being a late starter, Nick's talent was soon spotted by his current employer when he was in his second year. Nick's talent for landscape architecture also earned him the post of chairman for his graduation showcase. He graduates with a GPA score of 3.831. Through his journey to success, Nick has remained grateful for the opportunities given to him. He and his coursemates did a landscape design project and donated the income earned to an old folks' home. Nick is now saving up to pursue a degree in landscape architecture in New Zealand or Australia. These top graduates have done Singapore Polytechnic proud, and their journeys will remind others to achieve academic greatness. We wish them the very best in their future endeavours.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony will begin shortly. Please switch off your handphones or put them on silent mode if you haven't done so. We have arranged for official photographer to take photos of all graduates receiving their diplomas. There is no need to come to the front to take photographs during the ceremony. I will be inviting you to stand when the academic processions enters and leaves the convention hall. Lastly, dear graduates, please ensure that you have your admission ticket and identity card with you before joining the queue to receive the scroll box on stage. You will be issued with a card log-on ID and password as you leave the stage. Please keep the card as you will need it to place your order for photos. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Our guest speaker, Mr. Fong So Ban, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the 50th graduation ceremony of the Singapore Polytechnic. This year's graduation is a very special one for Singapore Polytechnic as we celebrate the 150,000 graduates SP has produced over the past 50 years. At this ninth session, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to graduates from the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. To celebrate this special occasion, we would like you to join us and take a nostalgic walk as we reminisce about our graduates who have passed through the doors of SP. We will be screening a video on our graduates with footage from Session 1, where our first SP student presented a memento to our 150,000 graduates. Please sit back and enjoy the video.
invite our first SP student, Mr. Lim Chin Ek, to present a commemorative memento to our 150,000th graduate, Mr. Kenneth Chen. Thank you very much, Mr. Lim.
Our guest speaker this evening is Mr. Fong So Ban, IBM Distinguished Engineer and Chief Technology Officer of IBM Singapore and IBM Software Group, ASEAN. Mr. Fong graduated from Singapore Polytechnic with a diploma in Electronics and Communications Engineering in 1983. He later obtained a Bachelor of Science and Master of Science, Computer Science from the Universities of Texas at Austin, USA. Mr. Fong was conferred the title of IBM Distinguished Engineer, a recognition reserved for the highest achievements of IBM technical professionals. Mr. Fong is also an IBM Certified Senior Consulting IT Architect. Mr. Fong leads the IBM technical community in ASEAN and works with top IBM clients. Outside of IBM, Mr. Fong is an adjunct associate professor with the Department of Information Systems in National Universities of Singapore. He is also the chairperson of the National Infocom Competency Framework Steering Committee. It is now my pleasure to invite Mr. Fong So Ban to deliver the graduation address. Mr. Fong, please.
Thank you. Members of the Board of Governors, Mr. Tan Han Cheong, Principal of Singapore Polytechnic, distinguished guests, parents and graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is indeed my honor to be a special guest at your graduation ceremony today, which marks the 50th Golden Graduation Ceremony. Well, by measure of academic standard, the 50th mark of half a century of learning is short, but Singapore Polytechnic, or SP, as we usually affectionately call, has already graduated 150 students and talents into the industry through this graduation ceremony. SP, of course, will be graduating 495 graduates in this session. So congratulations to all of you, the SP 50th graduates of, well, the Diploma in Aerospace Electronics, Diploma in Electronics and Communications Engineering, Diploma in Electronics Computer and Communications Engineering, Advanced Diploma in Building and Services Engineering, Advanced Diploma in Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering, and the Specialist Diploma in Network Security. Congratulations. Well, you must be so happy that you have overcome many challenges to graduate today to achieve this high level of education. I'm very sure that your parents and your family members are even happier for your great achievements. Singapore Polytechnic has a strong tradition of excellence in engineering trainings. Many of the graduates are now serving key leadership roles in the industry. I, for one, a humble Soban, graduated from SP in 1983 and have since continued to apply what I learned in Singapore Poly into further improvement every day in my work and in my continued studies. SP now has given you a head start in your career as well as a strong foundation for your further studies. The 3-year program of SP is a tough program, so you should be proud that you have made it through and emerged as one of the graduates. Although you have successfully graduated, you have yet to graduate from life. Learning does not stop here. In fact, you have just taken the first step of a fresh departure into national service, career, as well as further studies. So it's only the first step. So now that you have graduated, how do you excel in your next phase of advancement? If you look at the world now, the world is now even more interconnected, is more intelligent, as well as a lot more instrumented. Advancements of technologies, engineering, infocom, and customer requirements and business are also changing at nerve-wracking pace. What differentiates a successful engineering professional in such a fast-paced environment and interconnected world is how this professional, engineering professional, could leverage technologies in not just transforming, in not just enabling business, but how do you strategically transform the business as well as improve the quality of life sustainably. And to achieve this, a top-notch professional must constantly strive to upgrade one's skills into a successful, what I call as a T-shaped professionals. A T-shaped professional, a T and a horizontal bar and a deep bar, is one who is deeply skilled in the vertical bar in your area of expertise. So in this case, engineering, while at the same time possess a broad horizontal spectrum of communicative skills. T-shaped professionals is especially desirable as we are in an uptrend of service-based, knowledge-intensive economy. Well, it is not easy, to develop into a T-shaped professional. One needs to have passion, and one needs to have strong determination to keep learning and to keep striving forward. And you have to keep winning over yourself. So, taking care of this opportunity, I will just share the main message to the graduates today. And my main message is, life is a challenge to keep on setting your own new personal records every day. So to illustrate this message, please allow me to share with you a couple of brief episodes of Jose Owens that I learned from my mentor, Dr. Daisaku Ikeda. As you may know, Jose Owens was a proud winner of 4 gold medals at the 11th Olympic Games in 1936, which was held in Berlin during Hitler's chancellorship. Well, Jose was born in the same year and state, Alabama, as Rosa Parks, and he was a son of a poor cotton farm laborer. Jose was 22 years old when he became an international hero. He was just slightly older than many of our graduates here, by just a few years. During that time, Hitler's racist beliefs were bluntly evident at the Games, where he cheered the white athletes but refused to watch the black athletes compete. So in an account of how he felt during his gold medal winning 100-meter dash, Jose wrote, "I saw the finish line. I knew that 10 seconds would climax the work of my 8 years of training. One mistake would ruin these 8 years. So why do I need to worry about Hitler?" So the key to achievement is to advance along your chosen path with determination. Jose Owens trained for 8 years prior to the Berlin Olympics, determined to become the fastest human alive. So whatever is your field or talent, the most important thing is to aim to be the best in the world, to be the best in the world. In fact, as a youth, you should set your ideals very high. Why? Because in most cases, you can only achieve a small percentage of what you set off to do. Jose Owens knew that the most important thing is to win over himself. And where did he learn this lesson? It was his junior high school coach that taught him this important lesson of winning over himself. It was one particular race that stood out in his mind as an unforgettable event. Well, this race was a very close one. Jesse ran and ran, He passed his opponents, he fell back. He overtook again, and he fell back again. And so he kept continuing. But throughout the race, Jesse did his very best. He squeezed out every ounce of his energy and power. Eventually, he did not win the race. But even then, he sped past the finish line. He didn't stop. He kept running. He ran with such power that he finally crashed into the schoolyard wall. And immediately after this disappointing loss, Owen's coach ran up to him. He said, "Congratulations," he exclaimed. Jesse didn't expect to hear these words from his coach because he lost, right? He looked at his coach with a very puzzled expression. "Why do you congratulate me?" His coach continued, "You won today, and you know who you beat?" Although it remained unspoken, Jesse knew the answer, and that is himself. He won over himself. The coach said, "You didn't beat him once either. You beat him 100 times out there." So Jesse's coach continued to encourage him and explain, "Tomorrow's a new day. And because you beat your opponent today, doesn't mean you beat him tomorrow. And next week is a new week. And next day and next year. But if you do beat him again tomorrow, and again next week, and again next year, and you keep on winning over him, you will go to the Olympics someday." So Jesse Owens became a great runner by winning over himself day after day, year after year. As a result of his daily practice and challenge, he finally found himself at the starting line of the 100-meter dash at the Berlin Olympics. So later, Jesse remarked that life, one's inner life, is the true Olympics. Life itself is an Olympics where we strive each day to better our own personal records. So, you have won today and graduating. You have set yourself a record today. You need to continue to find your own way that best fits you, to blaze your own trail, to strive on winning more gold medals in life. And when you run into roadblocks, career roadblocks, study roadblocks, or if you feel tired, down, or depressed, I hope you remember how you had overcome all your challenges to graduate today. And what I've just shared with you, that life is a challenge to keep setting new personal records. So I'll conclude with this. And once again, my heartiest congratulations to you and your family members on your hard-earned diploma from your alma mater, Singapore Polytechnic. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Fong. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the presentations of diplomas to the graduates. This evening, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to 493 graduates from the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. May I now call upon the directors of the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Mr. Ng Weng Lam, to present the diplomas. Mr. Ng, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Aerospace Electronics,
Benjamin Tan Hao Yang, Chu Chuan Wei, Goh Jing Rui, Go Junxian, Joanna Lim Shi Ai, Kwek Jun Sheng Alistair, Li Yi, Ng Hong Kwan, Nicholas Liang Cheng Hong, Selwyn Leong Wei Sheng, Tan Ching Sheng Jen, Tan Kwan Ray Lloyd, Abdullah bin Rohaizad, Amar Shafiq bin Muhammad Rafiq, Andrew Roshan Dekom, Azhari bin Mohammad Siddiq, Tai Sing Sing, Chai Qian Wei Casper, Chen Shaojun, Chen Zhiyong, Qiu Xingzhi Erin, Chi Wei Ping Edmund, Chia Yonglun Benjamin, Chiu Ri Wei, Chao Guangrong, Danny Anand Gana Pragasam John, Derek Sim Jun Yu, Derek Sim Wei Yi, Faris bin Moidin, Go Ziwei, Go Zongyang, Hong Sijie Frederick, Janet Go Hui Chen, Jasdev Singh Gakhal, Jeremy Wong Wei Tak, John Tan Chin Liang, Jovi Lo Sijie, Kelly Lee Ying Ying, Kendrick Xiao Sun Hian, Kenneth Yip Ka Hing, Ko Ming-jun, Ko Ta-wei, Ko Wei-chong, Kok Jun-seong Benjamin, Kwek Yong-sun Leonard, Lai Sit-chun, Lee Chang-sheng Jensen, Lee Jian-wai, Lee Kang-yun, Lee Kwok-kyung Johnson, Lee Yi-de, Liu Tung-tik, Leong Kai-wen, Li Hui-jun, Lim Hui-min, Lim Hui-ying, Lim Jia-ti Gerald, Lim Jun-hong, Lim Kian-an Edmund, Lim Wei-sen, Lim Wei-jie, Lim Zhu-liang, Lin Cai-yu, Lin Wei-kuo Eugene, Louis Go Wen-jie, Luo Wei-sam, M.R. Arun, Ma Kin-ho Dominic, Ma Wai-kyung Willie, Muhammad Arshad bin Muhammad Zakaria, Muhammad Aslam bin Muhammad Avdoli, Muhammad Namis, Muhammad Isar bin Manshur, Muhammad Nasiruddin Hassan Basha, Muhammad Ayman bin Ramli, Muhammad Azri bin Azman, Muhammad Farman bin Muhammad Amin, Muhammad Ibrahim B. Muhammad Salih, Muhammad Isamuddin bin Ismail, Muhammad Rusidi bin Mohammed, Muhammad Zaim bin Zulkifli, Muhammad Zuhilmi bin Ibrahim, Navindran Kanakalingam, Nyo Ping Sui, Ng Jia Hui, Ng Pui Mian Eric, Ng Chen Liang Brian, Noor Muhammad Iskandar bin Jumadin, Ong Wen Bin, Raghu Ram Rajaram, Robin Kwek Wei Ming, Rukesh Manikam, Sito Wei Huang Kevin, Shu Gui Sin, Sim Juan He Thaddeus, So Kai Sing Ernest, Tan Cho Boon, Tan Heng Tai, Tan Pei Li Madeline, Tan Chi Sheng, Tan Sui Hao, Tan Wan Qi, Tan Chen Wei Melvin, Tang Chen Liang, Teo Kok Sin Benny, Teo Wen Xuan Kenneth, Thien Chung Hao Benedict, Vishal Bhagat Ashok Kumar, Wang Zhihua, Wee Hong Wei Kenny, Wilfred Lim Jian Min, Wong Kok Kyung, Wong Mingjun James, Wong Yong Hao, Shi Rui Han, Yo Jianming Jeremy. Yo Chengyuan.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Electronics and Communication Engineering.
Qing Guanting. Chin Kim Chao. Chu Xiaoyan. Chua Chin Tan. Lim Yanping. Luo Xinfu. Lam Sam Hing. Wei Mei Lan. Wei Junhan. Tan Shuling. Tae Sun Lung Hansen. Teng Chui Ling. Xiao Xiong. Abdul Muyi bin Anwar. Augustino. Amar Mahesh Kumar. Ang Chongping Fabian. Ang Hang Wei. Ang Zhenkai Amos. O Yong Tiong Yam. Wei Kwai Ming Alston. Brandon Tan Chong Xian. Chen Xiaowen. Chen Xueyi. Chong Han Song. Cheryl Tan Pei Bing. Qiang Shu Xian Suzanne. Chu Liang Jun Graham. Chin Run Ting. Chong Wai Hao. Chu Wei Wen. Chao Chun Wing. Chao Jianhan. Chua Boon Sing, Chua Han Tong Dominic, Chua King Kang, Chua Wee Kun, Chua Wei Xiong, Daniel Wong Wei Chen, Yi Yi Kin, Yeko Kurusu, Ellen, Feruz Khan Abidin, Gan Zijie, Guo Pei Xuan, Guo Tingjing Eva, Han Sin, Hendra Zhou, Hien Tet Tet Nang, Ho Chai Yun, Hong Rui Jie, Hong Hing Rong, Jerome Kyong Wei Hai, Joseph Teo, Kaiserudin Winata, Kang Cheng Wei, Kenneth Teo Yu Sang, Ko Boon King, Ko Yi Yong, Ku Zhixian, Lawrence Ho Jiale, Li Junfeng Jeremy, Li Tingyun, Li Yangfeng, Li Zhongsheng, Ling Man Wei, Liang Junhao, Li Pei-en, Li Pei-dong, Liu Junjian Benjamin, Lim Junjie, Lim Junxiong Sean, Lim Wei Chung Elvin, Lin Yu Jun, Lo Kuo Wei Ruben, Lok Zi Yang Chevy, Lok Yang Li, Markin Sandy Sui, Miao Tian, Muhammad Ali Muhammad Reyes, Muhammad Faisal bin Army Ang, Muhammad Ismail bin Adam, Muhammad Fairuz bin Abdul Rahim, Muhammad Tarmizi B. Syed Ahmad Shah, Muhammad Ardenin bin Abdul Karim, Muhammad Ali Iskandar bin Jumari, Muhammad Daniel bin Muhammad Seman, Muhammad Fahmi bin Zakaria, Ng Wee King Peter, Ng Wei Shun, Ng Yong Hong, Niam Li Hui, Norashila binti Istaman, Nor Shazana binti Ismail, Nohayati binti Ramat, Nor Shaimira binti Maslan, Nurul Huda binti Samsuri, Ong Ji Chao, Ong Sing Yi, Hyo Han Kao, Pyo Mao Ang, Pun Ken Chun, Kwa Wei Chiang, Rafiuddin Sadiq bin Zainal, Ramesh Fatima, Raymond Tae Jin Long, Sai Yan Naing Ung. Sathya Silan Rasandaran. Shakila binti Abdul Aziz. Shen Wei Jian. Shu Ziyi. So Zhiqin. Sui Wendy. Syed Shafiq B. Syed Ahmed Al Mutaha. Tan Egg Hao. Tan Han Chong. Tan Kun Yu. Tan Kun Leong Yin. Tan Ming Sing. Tan Wee Hao Kelvin. Teng Yi Long Alex. Thomas Ng Jia Chi. San Yong Feng. Vun Kian Hao John. Wang Huifang. Wang Ruby. Wang Peiling. Wang Qixian. Wu Chen Wai. Wu Cong Cong. Xiong Jia Wen. Xu Kai. Yo Chi Feng Glen. Yue Chao. Yusnani binti Siman. Zaki Te Win. Zhang Jing. Zin Ong Ong Min.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Electronics, Computer and Communication Engineering.
Abdul Aziz B. Abdul Razak. Azril bin Athni. Chan Wei Tin. Chiu Wee Sim, Chong Liang Chen, Christopher Mohanraj Thorai Singham, Yi Gek Lung Samuel, Ge Yu Hui, Go Sin Ni, He Sheng Bin, Jeffrey Nata Wate B. Meda Mayan Leka, Lu Shu Dian, Makhila Venugopal, Muhammad Faiz bin Zainuddin, Now Wai Hien Ai, Rajasega Muthu, Su Jie, To Ming Yak, Zhang Cheng Wei, Zhang Junyan,
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the post-diploma courses.
Achunan Suresh, Hien Let, Ibrahim Khani Bilal Muhammad, Karupaya Ravi Kumar, Ko Lin, Ko Mei Thien Tun, Mong Nain Tun, Mong Yi, Mong U, Mong Za Mo Lun, Min Tud Win, Muhammad Farid bin Ridwan, Miat Nang, Myo Min Han, Myo Min Min, Myo Than, Narayana Danabal, Ne Lin Ung. Phyo Mong Mong Phyo. San Tun Tan. Setu Vijayan. Tan Bing Hua. Than Ai Su. Tun Zong Wei. Ye Lun. Zaw Zaw Thin Win. Irul bin Muhammad Rashid. Huin Wai Kin. Hong Pao Chu. Jiang Xue. Mo Min Mong Mong. Mohan Rajini Prabhu. Nui Nui A Tet Ung. Ramamuthi Nala Maharajan. Surulivel Virabahu. Oi Papa Lang. Carol Gutierrez Sarmiento. Christopher Ravi. Jaya Lalitha Gunasagaran. Mong Than Tik Pyo. So Met. Thiruchelvam Thirukumaran. Zin Lin Tet.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the list of graduates from the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering for these sessions. Thank you, Mr. Ng. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present the prizes. May I invite Mr. Tan Han Cheong, Principal of the Singapore Polytechnic, to present the following prizes. Mr. Tan, please. From the Diploma in Aerospace Electronics course, the ST Kinetic Robotic Prize, Alvin Lee Zhe Xian. The Singapore Technologies Aerospace Prize, Chua B.M. The TME Systems Prize, Lee Hui Kiet. The Tech Source Systems Prize, Oh Wei Yin. Receiving the TME System prizes are Serene Teo, and Henry Xie Cheng Yu. From the Diploma in Electronics and Communications Engineering course, the Fisher Scientific Prize, Sherling Ang Xue Ling. The Geo Asia Prize, Cho Cheng Xiong. The ST Microelectronics Prize, Keng Mo Min. The PCS Award, Lim Yo Kyung. The IEEE Singapore Joint Chapter Prize, Sandy. The Jason Electronics Prize, Su Jun Mong. The Infineon Technologies Prize, Ye Man Min. From the Diploma in Electronics, Computers and Communication Engineering course, the Singapore Telecommunications Prize, Lim Yong Hao. That concludes the presentations of prizes. Thank you, Mr. Tan. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present medals to our top graduates for excelling in their courses of study. May I invite Mr. Fong So Ban, IBM Distinguished Engineer and Chief Technology Officers of IBM Singapore and IBM Software Group ASEAN to present the medals. Mr. Fong, please. From the Diploma in Aerospace Electronics course, the Singapore Technologies Aerospace Silver Medal and the Asiatic Engineering Prize are awarded to Li Wei Jian. The following graduate was awarded the Lee Kuan Yew Award at the first sessions of the graduation ceremony. Today, the European Aeronautical Defence and Space Gold Medal, the Shelf Companies in Singapore Prize, the Infineon Technologies Academic Excellence Award, the OCBC Prize, and the Shelf Merit Award are also awarded to Yi Zheng Kang. From the Diploma in Electronics and Communications Engineering course, the PSA Silver Medal and the Singapore Telecommunications Prize are awarded to Vinod V. the ABB Gold Medal and the Institutions of Engineers Singapore Prize are awarded to Jason Seng Wee Ling. From the Advanced Diploma in Building Automations and Services course, the Singapore Polytechnic Graduate Skill Gold Medal is awarded to Satyavil Jayamohan. From the Advanced Diploma in Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering course, the Singapore Polytechnic's Graduate Skills Gold Medal is awarded to Pei Wei Kwan. That concludes the presentations of top medals. Thank you, Mr. Fong. Ladies and gentlemen, giving the valedictory speech this evening is Ms. Chua B.M., a graduate of the Diploma course in Aerospace Electronics. May I now call upon B.M. to deliver the farewell address on behalf of the new graduates. B.M., please.
Guest speaker, Mr. Fong So Ban, Principal, Mr. Tan Hang Cheong, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to be addressing you on this very special occasion. First, allow me to take you on a short trip down memory lane. Remember the first day of orientation when we played games in the sports hall and got to know our new classmates? Remember our best friend for the past 3 years, V equals to IR, the very first equation that we studied? Remember the first copper board we had to solder on for PEEE? Remember how nervous we got when our lecturer came to talk with our supervisor during attachment? Remember the highlights of our poly life, the final year project, with all those late nights and crazy deadlines? And of course, remember when it was finally all over, the huge celebration that went on? Our time here in SP has passed so quickly, yet we are filled with so much substance and so many fond memories. As we receive our diplomas today, we should honor those who have seen us through this chapter of our lives. First, our heartfelt thanks to the academic as well as administrative staff of SP. Thank you for sharing so much with us and for always being patient when we were clueless and confused. You have certainly been at the heart of many of our positive experiences here. Next, to our family, especially our parents, thank you for providing for us and giving us unending support over the years. We would not have made it without your love and encouragement. Last but not least, thanks to our fellow graduates and friends. Thanks for sharing so much with us. Our happy times. As well as the sad times. Also, thanks for always lending a helping hand, for being a listening ear, and for pulling us up when we were down. Our stressful time here was made so much easier and a lot more fun because of you. Before I end, allow me to share with you a short story, which I hope will encourage you to press on even when life gets tough. An old man wanted to dig up his garden to plant potatoes. It was very hard work. His only son was in jail. There was no one around to help him. Lamenting his situation, he wrote to his son. The son quickly wrote back saying, "Dad, don't dig up the garden. That's where I buried the money that I stole." Next morning, the police showed up and they dug up the entire garden, but found absolutely nothing. Shortly after, the old man received another note from his son which said, "Dad, now that I've had your garden dug up, go ahead and plant your potatoes." Fellow graduates, The point of the story is simple. The son really wanted to help his father dig up the garden. And even though he was in jail, he still found a way to do it. Sorry. I leave you with this. If you really want to achieve something, no matter what your situation, you can, if you persevere. A quick look at the lives of great men like Abraham Lincoln and Winston Churchill will show this principle to be true. If I may paraphrase something that Churchill himself once said, if you have a dream, never, never, never give up. My wish for all of you is to stay focused and stay committed until your dreams become reality. Class of 2010, congratulations and all the best.
Thank you, BM. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony is now adjourned. May I invite all to stand? The processions groups will now leave the convention hall. Thank you for your patience. Please join us for the tea reception at the plaza outside the convention center. May I invite parents and guests to leave the convention center first. Have a good evening.